Welcome to Silicon Scoop, where we dive into the latest tech news impacting the world. Join John Irwin and the Startup Coach as they explore the tech news that matters to you. Stay ahead, stay informed, and now on with the show.
A viral Substack post just wiped out over 800 billion from tech market by predicting an artificial intelligence SaaS apocalypse. If you think your software subscription and credit card points are safe, Wall Street's massive panic proves the entire digital economy is about to be rewritten. So this AI triggers a Wall Street SaaS apocalypse. A highly detailed macroeconomic thought experiment by Citrini Research paired with Anthropic's powerful Claude Cowork release sparked a massive sell-off across software, fintech, and payment sectors. Investors are panicking that autonomous AI agents using stablecoins will entirely bypass credit card networks and make traditional software-as-a-service business models completely obsolete. This directly threatens the multi-billion-dollar transaction fee revenue models of giants like Visa, MasterCard, ServiceNow, and accelerating a structural shift towards an automated machine-to-machine economy. And this might be the thing that starts the cryptocurrency stablecoin revolution accelerating to the next level. What do you think about this, John?
I thought this was really cool and super, super scary. But let's talk about kind of a few things that it touched on. So the first one was the death of the middleman, which was that AI agents may eliminate intermediaries. So today, companies like DoorDash, Uber, Expedia, they earn money by connecting parties together and taking a percentage of transactions. And so what this report argued was that future AI systems could negotiate, they could purchase, they could book, and they could coordinate services directly. So if AI agents transact with each other, many of the existing, we'll call them toll booth businesses, could lose their economic moat. And so investors immediately started questioning whether these business models remain viable in a highly agentic AI future. The next one was this white-collar job displacement, which the scenario had imagined unemployment exceeding 10% as AI rapidly automates. So we're talking analysts, accountants, programmers, customer service workers, legal researchers, consultants, and administrative staff. So historically, automation displaced manual labor first. And so the AI revolution is unusual because it targets cognitive labor. And so this is why some economists believe that AI could create a very different transition than prior industrial revolutions. One of the more intellectual ideas from the report was this ghost GDP. And so the theory suggested that AI could increase productive output while reducing the number of economic transactions. So for example, one AI replaces 10 analysts, productivity rises, salaries disappear, consumer spending falls. So traditional GDP metrics might still show economic activity occurring, but the wealth distribution mechanism breaks down. So there are a lot of cool but scary things that, to me, seem possible. What about you?
Well, it's beyond possible.
Sorry,
as you know,
I used the wrong word.
That's all I know. As you know, I run OpenCloud Toronto and I deal with builders all the time. And I even judged a couple of weeks ago, one of our regulars come out and they have X403 payment gateway for agents where you give your agents credits and they buy whatever they need at the time. And it's on whatever network it has to be on so they can go and you give it a wallet and whatnot. And so if they need API calls, they can just pay for them at the time and off you go. We're moving to that. We're moving to an agent-first web. And as a result, the agent's payment is going to be a high priority from moving forward. And they'll take care of the hassle. They'll take care of the hassle of all the back-end stuff that the average consumer doesn't understand when it comes to these payment gateways. So that'll change things. It quickly become an invisible tech where your agent will have a wallet. You'll see the stuff happen. It'll like either ask you for approval or have predetermined approval and off you go. It has to happen. And, we're now moving to Web 4 or whatever we're going to call it. Like I said, the agent first web. We talked about before this. For Startup Fest, they have AI agent. Your AI agents can talk to book conference rooms, to book places to meet, to book all sorts of stuff. So that your AI agent can talk to the conference AI agent, to talk to everyone else's AI agent, so that you can get your calendar fully booked. Tell me we're not at an AI first web when that stuff is what's happening.
Yeah, that kind of blew me away. So I'm going to Startup Fest in Montreal in July, and what it does is it registers, it builds presence, it works the room, it returns with reasons and recommendations, and sets up meetings, and it does everything an assistant would do, but more, which I'm excited to test out to see how it does. It's called Envoy in French, but those that are English speaking, Envoy, ENVOI, it's really cool.
Here, if anybody wants to take a look, we'll get back to our article in a minute, because that was really just a side hustle, or it's not hustle, a side jaunt about this whole AI agent. And we'll just kick it out. Think of this update like upgrading a congested highway toll road to an instant free teleporter. Right now, every time you buy something online, your money passes through corporate toll booths like Visa, MasterCard, which pocket a percentage of the fee, while the software platforms charge a hefty monthly subscription just to manage the paperwork. This paradigm means your personal AI system bypasses the toll roll entirely, instantly teleporting digital currency straight to the vendor for zero fees, while building its own software on the fly. So this has to happen, whether it's, this technology or whatever, but the concept we're moving towards is a cost-free micro-payment digital wallet for your AI agent. Just think of it like tap and pay. You give it so much and it's allowed to do kind of what it wants, and it gives you a report, and you set up the approvals and what. It has to happen because, let's face it, every time there's a demo, hey, have AI book your travel arrangements, have AI book this. Well, how can it do that without payment?
Yeah.
And so the question becomes, the MasterCard, Visa, they're scrambling because they don't really have the structure to handle this properly by limiting your agent pre-approval, all that kind of stuff, or inline approval. Your agent wants to buy something, you just tap yes or what have you. It doesn't have the infrastructure for that, but other things do. And startups and AI are moving faster than the banks and credit cards can move. Doesn't mean what's going to happen here is the credit cards and the banks will buy these gateways, these companies that produce these payment gateways, these AI agent payment tools, and they'll just still take a percentage of the fee, but just at a smaller level, because that's just what's going to happen. They won't move fast enough, but they have enough money to buy whoever is moving fast enough. So we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, I hope they don't sell to these credit card companies. I hope that we get this just another option to circumvent credit card companies. But again, probably won't. But that's just my hope. But so the story here is, it just goes to show that investors were already nervous about this AI stuff. And so let's be serious here. A single essay doesn't erase hundreds of billions of dollars in market value unless investors are already questioning their assumptions, right?
Absolutely.
So, it's not like this just came out of nowhere and investors spooked. No, they were already spooked. So the thing is, traditional markets, they would traditionally respond to earnings, interest rates, inflation, geopolitics. But now what's scary is that narratives are becoming market moving events, which scares the crap out of me, because people can generate this stuff with AI. Yeah,
and this is happening now with agentic market spending projected to hit mass markets by 2030. 2 weeks ago, I judged not a pitch competition, but an agentic AI builds competition, specifically implementing X402 payment gateways for agent payments. And there's a bunch of apps competing, and it's great. This stuff is happening now. free to ultra low cost transactional architecture designed to strip away the hidden 1.5 to 3.5% processing fees currently baked into consumer products. So your personal AI agent can autonomously purchase and manage your software apps or delivery orders behind the scenes without you ever pulling out a credit card or clicking the confirm button. So this is going to disrupt the payment industry until the payment industry buys this industry out.
Yeah. There's so much that's going to happen and changes that are going to happen and things are going to happen so fast in the next 5, 2, 3, 5 years even. That is, it's going to blow us away. It's going to blow my mind. Things are going to be changing drastically. Not to be a conspiracy theorist or a doomsday person, but crap's happening fast.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's doomsday. It's just that the world is changing very, very fast. Like every time we talk about quantum encryption, it's coming closer and closer to it all being cracked. So, who's going to move faster on this? MasterCard, Visa, or these Agent AI X402 encryption gateways? What are you going to trust for the future? I think the world is really, really changing. And Juniper Research projects the agentic commerce could reach 1.5 trillion globally by 2030. So AI is rapidly turning software from a product you buy on autonomous employee you direct, threatening to shatter legacy payment networks and subscription fees along the way. Are you ready to hand over your keys to let an AI agent spend your real money completely on autopilot, or are you keeping your hand firmly on your wallet? Let us know in the chat. We'd love to hear from you.
Tired of drowning in repetitive tasks while your competitors race ahead? Every minute you spend on manual data entry, scheduling, and routine processes is a minute you're not growing your business. Flowgrammer.ca transforms your workflow chaos into seamless automation. We build AI-powered systems that handle your busy work so you can focus on what actually makes you money. Our clients typically save 15 plus hours per week and see their productivity double within 60 days. Visit flowgrammer.ca for a free automation audit. That's flowgrammer.ca. Stop working in your business and start working on it.
What do you got going on, John?
Just plugging away, helping companies with government funding, attending events, probably startup drinks or a Flowgrammer event. How about you, Craig?
Lots of stuff going on. I honestly don't know when this is going out. I have to check. I think it's going to go out in April. But there's all sorts of stuff going on. If you don't know about OpenClaw, it's the latest AI automation agent that's taken the world by storm in 2026. And OpenClaw Toronto chapter just launched. And we have all sorts of events going on. So check out openclawto.com. Our first demo night is April 14th. We have a Builder Cafe on April 10th. We have a bunch of other events. There's updates every day. We've deconstructed the latest 2 betas over the weekend that was launched in OpenClaw and what you should do about them. There's a bunch of articles over there. Go check that out. We're also over at flowgrammer.ca where we do N8N automations. We run the Flowgrammer community and do Builders Hub and connectivity for AI and business automation agents. And for everything else, head over to TorontoStarts where we hook up startups and investors at our Startup Investor Drinks. We do mentoring, we do workshops, we have a list of investors. There's a whole bunch of content over. You can also book me over there if you want a meeting with me to talk about whatever, help your startup. Check out TorontoStarts.com. But John, if people are looking for non-dilutive funding, where should they go and what is that?
Yeah, non-dilutive funding. We're talking government grants, tax credits. Come find me on LinkedIn if you have any questions. Right now is shred time, SRNED. But come reach out to me too if you've got a startup, if you've got a company, reach out to me if you have any questions. And if they have company questions about their startup in general, where do they find you, Craig?
Yeah, find me at TorontoStarts.com. But John, just before we go, something's open right now, and it's closing May 31st. Thank you. Can Export. And what? Yeah.
So if you have at least 300,000 in revenue in the previous year and you're looking to expand outside of Canada, reach out to me and we can put together, we can talk about an application for Can Export.
All the links we talked about will be in the show notes, wherever you're watching this. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave us a comment, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We really appreciate it. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in to Silicon Scoop. We hope you enjoyed this episode's dive into the latest tech news. Stay connected with John Irwin and the Startup Coach on LinkedIn and subscribe for more insights and updates. Until next time, stay ahead, stay informed.